Welcome to the online lecture series of Turbo Machines. Here is Professor Lakshman Mane. This is lecture on axial flow compressor part 8, that is degree of reaction and performance coefficients. I acknowledge my sincere thanks to the following author and courtesy for being used these concepts to make this video session. In this session, you will be able to explain degree of reaction of axial flow compressor, and you will also be able to explain performance coefficients of axial flow compressor. Degree of reaction of axial flow compressor. The degree of reaction describes the distribution of stage pressure rise between the rotor and the diffuser blade rules. From inlet and outlet velocity triangles for constant axial flow velocity through stage and constant blade velocity, we can write equation for degree of reaction means ratio of pressure rise in rotor blade to pressure rise in compressor stage. So here pressure rise in rotor blade is given by the formula VR1 square minus VR2 square divided by 2, and pressure rise in compressor stage is given by the formula VW2 minus VW1 into U. Here it is assumed that flow velocities and blade velocities at inlet and outlet of the compressor is constant. So from inlet velocity triangle, here you can see that this is the base of the triangle, that is blade velocity. This is a left side VR1, this is right hand side V1, this is vertical side, that is VF1. Angles are theta and alpha. Now in this triangle we take VF1 as a VF and U1 as U. So we can write equation tan theta is equal to U minus VW1 divided by VF. By arranging the equation in the form of VW1, we get U minus VF tan theta. Now we have to obtain equation for VW2 minus VW1. So for that we write for VW2 equation by using this triangle which comes similar to this. So similarly for outlet triangle we can write VW2 is equal to U minus VF tan phi. Then we take VW2 minus VW1 is equal to here this expression minus this expression. So U minus VF tan phi minus another bracket U minus VF tan theta. By solving this bracket and taking VF as a common, this U and this U will get cancelled. So here equation comes VW2 minus VW1 is equal to VF bracket tan theta minus tan phi. Say this as equation number 1. Now by using inlet velocity triangle Pythagoras theorem, we can write equation for this relative velocity component means VR1 square is equal to VF1 square plus U minus VW1 square. Now as already we know here this equation, so from this equation U minus VW1 will be equal to VF tan theta. So that is what we substitute here, VF tan theta at the place of this equation. And then further mathematical state, that is v up square plus v up square tan square theta. So this v up square will take common, so bracket 1 plus tan square theta. So this is the equation for relative velocity component at inlet. Similarly, we can write for outlet velocity triangle, means Vr2 square is equal to v up square bracket 1 plus tan square phi. So you can observe here, in Vr1 square theta angle and in Vr2 square phi angle comes. That is only the difference. Now we take Vr1 square minus Vr2 square is equal to, here v up square 1 plus tan square theta minus v up square 1 plus tan square phi. So this v up square outside the bracket, inside the bracket 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 minus tan square phi. 1 minus 1 0. So rest of the terms, that is v up square bracket tan square theta minus tan square phi. Now here this is a case of x square minus y square. So in the mathematics we know that x square minus y square is equal to x plus y and x minus y. So here we write the next step, Vr1 square minus Vr2 square is equal to v up square. Inside the bracket here now two brackets will be coming. One is tan theta plus tan phi and another is tan theta minus tan phi. Now this is equation number 2. Now equation number 1 means Vw2 minus Vw1, and equation number 2, this we can put these both equations in equation of degree of reaction, and there we use for 50% degree of reaction means 0.5 means 1 by 2. So left side 1 by 2 comes, here 1 by 2 v up square tan theta plus tan phi tan theta minus tan phi divided by v up bracket tan theta minus tan phi into u. Here cancellation of this v up with square, and this tan theta minus tan phi, this bracket from numerator and denominator getting cancelled. So remains u by v up is equal to tan theta plus tan phi. Now we can have here from inlet velocity triangle, here we take tan alpha plus tan theta. So tan alpha will be what? Vw1 divided by v up, plus tan theta will be what? U minus Vw1 by v up. So here now separating this denominator, we can have here u by v up minus Vw1 by v up. Now this term and this term same will get cancelled, so remains u by v up. So we have here equation u by v up is equal to tan alpha plus tan theta, say equation number B. Now similarly we can take from outlet velocity triangle, that is summation of tan phi plus tan beta is equal to, tan phi means from this triangle u minus Vw2 divided by v up, plus tan beta means Vw2 by v up. So same procedure we follow whatever we have done here, and finally we get here again u by v up is equal to tan phi plus tan beta, say equation number C. Now comparing equation number A and B. So equation number A left side, equation number B right side. Tan theta getting cancelled, so we find here tan alpha is equal to tan phi, means alpha angle is equal to phi angle. Similarly, by comparing the equation A and C, so this is equation number A left side, equation number C right side. So here also tan phi and tan phi getting cancelled, so rest of the terms tan theta is equal to tan beta, means theta is equal to beta. So we can have here alpha is equal to phi and theta is equal to beta. The meaning of this is what? The rotor blades are symmetrical in shape, means blades are identical in shape. performance coefficients or dimensionless parameters of axial flow compressor. Now we will see one by one. First is flow coefficient, that is psi f. Its definition is ratio of axial flow velocity to mean blade velocity, means Vf by U. Next is pressure coefficient, that is psi p. Now this is the same as of centrifugal compressor. Isentropic work divided by kinetic energy corresponding to mean blade velocity. So isentropic work is given here, Cp into T02 dash minus T01 divided by kinetic energy corresponding to mean blade velocity, means half U square. Next coefficient is blade loading coefficient. Psi is equal to, definition, it is a ratio of actual stagnation enthalpy rise in stage divided by peripheral speed square. So stagnation enthalpy rise in stage actual is what? H03 minus H01 divided by peripheral speed U and its square. It is further equal to Vf by U bracket tan theta minus tan phi. Next is work input factor. This is psi W, that is same as of centrifugal compressor. So it is a ratio of actual work to pressure rise in stage. Actual work is Cp into T02 minus T01. Pressure rise in stage is given by the formula Vw2 minus Vw1 into U. Head coefficient psi h. So by the definition, it is a ratio of actual work done in stage divided by kinetic energy corresponding to blade velocity. So actual work done in stage means Vw2 minus Vw1 into U divided by kinetic energy half U square. So at the end of this session, you can explain degree of reaction of axial flow compressor, and you can explain performance coefficients of axial flow compressor. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.